School District.
Thank you, John. At this time, I'd like to ask Mr. Frank Laird, Coach Frank Laird, and Coach Tom Serpico to join me at center court, please. And I'd also like to invite the family members and friends of our special guests to congregate here by the players' bench area so you are closer to the event. And at that time, I'd also like to ask our special guest, Chris Taylor, to also meet us at center court. Kevin and Steve, come on over here by the players' bench.
That's right.
So it's no secret that this is a very special school district that has a very storied and rich tradition and history. And you're all here to see the first time in this school's rich history and tradition, the retirement of a player's number. So think about all the great players that have come through this district in all sports. Not once have we, before today, retired a number. And the number we're going to retire belongs to Chris Taylor. Chris, if you would come on out and join us. And this number, Chris was a prominent athlete who contributed in several sports, first and foremost that being basketball, where he wore the number 32, which will be the number that we retire today. But this isn't just about the accomplishments on the basketball court. This decision, which was not entered into lightly by the school board who makes such decisions, was one that was also based not only on Chris's contribution as an athlete, but equally, if not more, as based on his contribution as a community member who became involved in the district at a time the district desperately lacked leadership and direction. Before we talk about his contributions as a school board member, though, I'd like to hand it over to Coach Tom Serpico and Coach Frank Laird, who will reflect on Chris's contributions as an athlete.
Thank you, Craig. I had the opportunity to coach Chris as a freshman, and Chris led the team in scoring, rebounds, block shots. He was elected captain. But what was more important was that he made all the players around him better. He brought out the best in each of his teammates, which made our team much stronger. Chris brought these same qualities to the Southern Regional Board of Education. In his 18 plus years as a member, he made all of his fellow board members better as well, just like he did on the basketball court. Coach Bob Knight said that when you're part of a team, you're part of something bigger than just yourself. When someone's successful, it's good for all of the team members.
Hi, how are you?
Everyone is in it together. And Chris certainly embodied this philosophy. So Chris, congratulations on your achievement.
Mr. Laird.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It's so great to be here at Southern again. I've spent about 46 years here. As anyone knows who's attended Southern, this is sort of a team, this whole school. The concept of Southern seems to work so well. And I hear so many people say what a special school it was to attend or teach at or work for. Chris Taylor epitomizes that team atmosphere. He grew up as a member of a rather large team of special people in his family. They were great, but he had to be a team member. And then when we coached him in basketball, he was a team member. He was a guy who shared. Occasionally they even gave him the ball. Where's Pringo when I need him? Anyway, Chris was a team member, a constant team member. But if you look around, Chris has now become a team leader. That's a very special thing in this district. Chris is a team leader in his business. He's a team leader with the young people of our district, teaching, coaching, working with them. And if anyone doesn't know Chris, he's a team leader in charitable functions. Chris is always the guy there, always contributing, always very special. And of course, being the team leader of this school, along with Craig and the board members, Chris led a sort of golden age here at Southern as the president of the Board of Education. I've known Chris a long time, and I don't know a better person. After all, you can be a good athlete, but it's more important to be a good person, and Chris epitomizes that. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. And before we hand the microphone to Chris, I want to reflect more on his childhood. After leaving Southern as a great athlete, him and his brother starting a business and becoming community leaders, Chris saw a school district that was in need of leadership. Our direction was very uncertain. We were very divided as a district, and that divisiveness trickled downstream and affected all aspects of Southern in a dysfunctional way. Chris decided to do something positive about that. He got together with Kevin Lyons, who's here together with us tonight to celebrate this event. They ran for the Board of Education. They successfully became members of the Board of Education. Each election cycle, they surrounded themselves with more student-oriented thinkers. And if you look back at when this district became the district that everyone else would like to be, the prominent district that it is now, its roots were when Chris Taylor, Kevin Lyons, and that group became members of the Board of Education. And so all that we appreciate, all the banners that most of which are hanging in the other gym, all of the academic accomplishments, all of the students for the last 21 straight years who have gone to military academies as a result of a Southern academic experience, all were rooted when Chris Taylor became a member of the Board of Education. So Chris, if you would come join us and accept this on our behalf. We're not hoisting it to the rafters tonight because the number 32 is still being worn by a senior who is on this team, and out of respect to that senior, we're going to wait until the season's over, after which this will get hoisted into the rafters forever. It says Chris Taylor, number 32, class of 1982, at the very bottom. Probably the most important thing it says is a thinker, doer, leader. Chris Taylor, the first time ever a number 3 retired.
Thank you. I'm beyond humbled by this, and I see that I have 7 minutes, so I better get going. I want to start with all my fellow board members that I did nothing by myself. Across the way, when I talk to you, please raise your hands so everybody can acknowledge you. Marilyn Monsaluzzi, a friend, a leader, a mentor to me, a mother to me. Marilyn, I love you. Thank you. Longtime board member of Southern Regional, still a board member of Long Beach Township, former mayor of Party Light. That's community service right there. It's best. Thank you, Marilyn. Steve Burkheiser. Steve Burkheiser had 2 daughters that graduated from Southern Regional, and he waited for them to graduate to join the board because it wasn't about his daughters, it was about the other students. And that's what our board has been about. Tom Serafel, my coach, my friend, my longtime running mate for the men's league. Selfish, just a team player, team leader. I learned so much from you, sir. Thank you. Kevin Lyons, where's Kevin at? There he is, right in the center, standing up by himself. What can I say about this guy? My best friend, running mate. We decided 20 years ago, we were not happy with the way the school was going. Instead of sitting around complaining, we said, let's try and change this. So we ran together, and 20 years later, like Craig said, all the academic awards, the county state championship banners hanging up in the gym. I think we truly accomplished something. So everyone, you guys standing here, should have their name on this. Thank you so much. Our team leader, Craig Henry. What can I say? I've known Craig since I was in 5th grade. He was a student teacher when we were actually 5th grade. My buddy John Tilton, John Sedner were there. And at first, we really didn't like Craig because all the girls thought he was so cute. 22-year-old teacher. So we go way back. He was my freshman football coach, and I remember not liking him. And I realized that he wasn't a bad coach. I was just a really, really bad football player. But Craig, he bleeds black and gold. It's all about Southern Regional. He does nothing about himself. It's all about this school district, and we're very, very lucky to have him. Thank you. Craig's there. Where do I start? Fred was my 7th and 8th grade coach. Then he moved up. He was my JV coach, and then he coached my son Mike, which was probably the best year of basketball I ever had, watching Frank coach my son. There's been a lot of coaches in this program, a lot. But Frank Clair is the heart and soul of Southern basketball.
That's right.
Everything good about this program starts with Frank Clair. And all his ex-players. Phil, what does this stand for? What's the L stand for? That's right, baby. Fundamental basketball at its best. I'm honored to call you my coach, my teacher, and my friend. Thank you. Now on my family, my kids, the reason I got involved. My son Mike, his beautiful wife Krista, two coolest kids I know, Kai and Remy. Raise your hand, guys. My beautiful daughter Kelly, with little Aiden on the way.
Yes.
My son Johnny and his beautiful girlfriend Katie. Thank you guys, I did this for you. Greatest accomplishment I ever had was you three. Thank you. I got a letter from a friend yesterday congratulating me. A really sweet letter. And she ended it by talking about Kathy, my wife. And she said, behind every great man stands a great woman. And there's two things that are not true about that statement. I'm miles away from being a great man, miles away. And my wife's never stood behind me. She's always stood right by my side.
Amen.
Everything I've done is to give you my strength, my self-confidence. Love you, baby.
No.
And if I forgot anybody, I'm sorry. Go Rams.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Mr. Chris Taylor.
Seven seconds, real quick. I want to know that Frank Clair wore number 32. Tom Serpico wore number 32.
Wow.
My son Jonathan wore number 32. Jake the Boys wears number 32. That makes me the fourth best 36 standing in this gym today. Thank you, Chris.